There's a new report out on the Hill that says Hillary Clinton is apparently thinking of getting involved in the 2018 midterms. Those who have spoken to Clinton say she's fielding requests and deciding how to best wade into 2018 waters. Has she gotten a lot of asks? Yeah, one longtime Clinton ally said. I don't see a scenario where she's not doing anything publicly. Now look, I have my own feelings about Hillary Clinton, and I'm sure you do as well, but whether you love her or whether you hate her, this is a terrible idea. Now, when she just lost, she lost the election to Donald Trump, and Republicans are still using her name as a way to help campaign for their own candidates, because that's how deeply unpopular she is. And before I get to the numbers, this is what Julian Zelzier, a professor of history and public affairs at Princeton University, says about Hillary's potential involvement in the 2018 midterms. The Republicans will continue to talk about Hillary Clinton because it's better than talking about the deeply unpopular president. She offers a political villain of sorts to help generate the kind of turnout that might otherwise be lacking. And that's exactly right. Any small potential that she may have of influencing Democratic voters to come out in 2018 would be counteracted by the amount of enthusiasm she would generate among Republican voters to come out and vote against the Hillary Clinton represented candidate. Now, let me show you just how unpopular Hillary Clinton continues to be. So since entering the election in 2015, Hillary Clinton's favorability numbers have steadily been going down and are now at their lowest point at 36%. So regardless of how I feel about Hillary Clinton, if the numbers showed that Hillary Clinton was incredibly popular and that her favorability numbers kept rising, then I would say, yeah, maybe she should get involved, and especially in districts where she had a lot of support in 2016 and help those Democrats try and win their seats. But the numbers don't show that. And even if you want to say that she could help certain districts, the very fact that if she came out and was helping these various Democrats in these states that were very supportive of her, then it would be national news. And the national wave of Republicans that she would generate excitement with to come out and vote against her would erase any potential benefit that Hillary Clinton might have on the 2018 midterms. And now the stupidity of moderate Democrats and centrism is now bleeding into 2020 as well. So Bill Scher of Politico put out this incredibly stupid piece called "What Will It Take to Beat Trump? The Case for a Generic Democrat." Democrats don't need inspiration or revolution to win in 2020. They just need somebody bland and inoffensive, kind of like Doug Jones. Now, the heading and the subtitle of this article is dumb enough, but listen to the argument that he makes in the piece. The Senate's newest member, Doug Jones, did not embrace single-payer health care, free college, or a $15 minimum wage. He did not swerve right on abortion and guns. In fact, he didn't have any signature policy proposals at all. He was boring. He was safe. He was Mr. Generic Democrat, and it worked. Yeah, Doug Jones also ran against a sexual predator, and he won his race by a single point. So the idea that centrism is what's going to excite voters to come out and vote for Democrats is insane. And not only is it, I mean, if you want to say short term that it could work, I'm not going to lie to you. I think Democrats could really run anybody in 2020 and likely win the election against Donald Trump. But that's short-term thinking. You have to think long-term. What got the country to the point where they voted for Donald Trump? It was a moderate Democrat in Barack Obama, a guy that ran on hope and change, and then once he got in, it was status quo. So if the Democratic Party wants to look long-term and actually build a real movement that will be sustained by the Democratic Party and not go off into other parties or some independent runs, then the Democratic Party has to embrace where the energy is. And the energy is with the progressive movement.